welcome to FiveWhoFans. I'm Jon Gransden, and this is the game of Rassilon. We're here to celebrate 7 years and also 10 years of FiveWhoFans in the same video, which is also the last video on the channel. We're going to do a bit of a game show quiz type thing. So I'm going to go around the room and let everyone introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Richard B. Brookes.
I'm Joel H. Joelson.
And we are Team Joel is dressed as Brock from Venom.
I don't get it.
Is that really going to be your team name?
We're Team Joel is dressed as...
I don't get it. I haven't seen the film. Venmo. What's a Venmo? It's an app, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that really going to be your name?
We're Team Joel is dressed as Tom Hardy from Venom.
Okay. Team Venmo.
Wait, what?
Hi, I'm Daniel Sherratt. Hi, I'm David McLaughlin.
The pause there. Dramatic effects.
Best of luck. Best of luck.
We are the dark years.
And your team name is?
Team name is 6 years of therapy.
I am Phoenix Smith,
I am Christoph Njan Hansson.
and together we are...
The Leftovers.
Beautiful performance there, lads. Thank you. The Leftovers.
You're one of the last two, so...
the survivors.
We have the least amount of knowledge and contributions.
Yay! We're going to win.
I'm Billy Treacy.
And I'm Jaime Carroll.
And for some reason, we're called Team Agent.
Yes!
Reference!
What old fan film you did?
10 points to Gryffindor.
We don't talk about the fan film until next year when the next series comes out.
Is your team name just a plug?
Yes.
In fact, the link will appear right now.
What channel will it be on?
Otherwise, what point is this video?
Quick, guys, get in your channel URLs. Sneak them in.
No, I'm stopping this right now. We're celebrating FiveWhoFans. I don't know what there is to celebrate, but we're doing it. And as you can see, 3 people couldn't make it today.
Yeah.
So a moment's silence, please, for Benji Clifford, Livvy Douglas, and Christel D.
Is this where we cut to like a montage? Black and white.
I will remember you.
Benji Clifford, 1990-something to question mark.
Well, 2 of them are here.
2 of them are
I'm wearing 2 of them.
represented by Chris's chest.
Represented by some old merch.
Couldn't we have got sex dolls with their faces on them?
Absolutely not.
Nick Briggs gave us a strong but definite maybe.
He might still show up. He's very reliable, so if he said it'll be...
Very consistent.
What's everyone's connection with the channel? Because we just introduced who we are, but no one knows. So I created it. It's my fault, sorry. And from Richard.
I'm Richard. I was Purple Week for 4 years, 5 years?
3 years.
No, it's longer than that.
4 years.
4 years.
Probably.
And I was the one who got John to sort of tone it down a bit when he wanted to do 1 video a day. What was back in 2012? 2012. Yeah, that was fun. And since then, we've actually had the patience to keep this going for as long as we have.
Patience is a very interesting choice of words. Joel?
Well, I started writing Aimless Wanderings in about 2013, and then I sort of slowly made the jump to writing videos for this channel, and now I make appearances. You might recognise my work as being the video that you either loved or hated and made a response to.
Oh, yes, me. So I've been on the channel for a while. I was in the same years as David, and then it got cancelled, and then it got cancelled again, and then again, and then again, and then again, and then it got brought back, and then it went again. Yeah. Then I was in Florida, and
I'm sorry, could you elaborate on that, please?
The reason that Dan wasn't in the first iteration of FiveWhoFans when it came back was because he was on holiday in America.
Yeah. And you couldn't wait. You couldn't wait.
We had to do it.
I think the true betrayal is that he didn't invite us.
That's the only reason you remade the channel, out of spite, because he didn't take you to Florida.
This whole experience has been one practical show.
Surprise!
Yeah, much like that, I joined 2010 was when we both joined. Yeah, and then because you were on holiday, and also because I need a password, John and Billy got in contact with me, and then I was Orange Week for 2 years? 2012, 2013, yeah, 2 years. Yeah, and then I left after that, just because it was like, it's time to move on, and then also like, after so many years, I felt very burnt out, because of the person in particular. Not you.
Oh, true love. Phoenix, what are you doing here?
I joined a few years ago when I accidentally accepted the invitation from Richard to join the channel.
It's a regret that he makes still to this day.
Are you catfished?
I think after Billy just started stealing my content for his videos, they thought they'd just get me on. But, which is probably bad because it gave Billy less videos to make because he couldn't just steal them again.
I have still made quite a few though.
Yeah, that's true. So
Like an excessive amount.
yeah.
I've gone mad. It's just too much.
Yes, and I've been here ever since.
And he's not leaving.
I'm still trying. I've finally seen an out in the channel ending. So
He's just too embarrassed to tell us you've been wanting to leave.
yeah,
It's fine.
Like a good captain is going to go down with the ship.
yes.
I'm the 10th Who fan and also the 6th Who fan. I was a baddie for the channel after already popping up some bits and pieces, and then sort of like you being the captain going down with the ship, I was the rat that refused to leave it because the guys approached me and said, would you like to join the team? Like, would you Who fan? And I was like, I don't know if I'll be able to bounce it. I don't know if I'll be able to commit to it without, like, you know, sort of letting you down, really, because I've got this going on and that going on, this and the other. And you guys went, well, we're ending it in a year and a bit. And I went, oh, and then definitely. Like, absolutely, because if I don't, I will kick myself for never having joined. So, and I'm happy to, because I bloody love it. I've been a subscriber since forever and keep popping up in videos. And yeah, we probably still will be in the building long after it's burned down.
Yeah.
I don't know where to start. So I've been involved almost since the very beginning. And since the channel came back in 2012, I am responsible for almost everything you see. So any negative reactions, I probably had a hand in at some point.
I would like to say that a lot of the videos where you're actively complaining about things, I'm usually a co-writer credit.
That is
Because
true.
It's normally a rant that you've heard me say on Skype, and then you've typed it down. So if you hate a Billy Treacy video, chances are it's because of me.
I was going to say, you've immediately dated that comment like 5 years ago because none of us have used Skype in 5 years.
And now I'm finally allowed to be. There's been a few times where I've nearly left.
Yes. I kept you in.
You keep telling me I can't. It's like the Christmas specials. Every year I have to review a Christmas special.
You were cursed.
And because of the curse. And well, now the curse has been lifted, and now the channel's over. And I can probably find
a nice Christmas.
nice Christmas, and I'm back to a semblance of normality. So thanks, everyone. Who are you?
I'm the guy you found outside sleeping by the bins.
No, that is incredibly apt, because before we recorded, I turned around and saw Jaime eating a burger over a bin.
I just want to point out I actually purchased the burger, didn't just find it inside the bin and ate it.
For some weird reason, I actually had the FiveWhoFans channel. It was passed over to me.
Was it?
Yeah. And I did like 2 videos and then gave it to someone else. So thanks for doing all the hard work for me, guys. It's been really worth it.
Swoop in.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. And that's my only story. And I'm a Doctor Who fan.
Oh, really?
Criteria.
One of us had to be.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then we're about to move on to round 1. This round is called What is FiveWhoFans? So I'm going to go around every single one of your teams and ask you to say in 3 words, just 3 words, what you think FiveWhoFans is. Okay?
So how much time do we have to consider this?
I could do a countdown.
One per team.
Huh?
One each or one per team?
1 per team. So I'll start the countdown now.
How are points awarded for this question? Just whichever one tickles your fancy?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
It's also because it has the same initials as FiveWhoFans.
That's very clever.
Dictator-like.
You're using up your time.
Oh, we've got it.
We've got it. Those are some of our words. Tyrannical dictator.
When will it end?
It end is all one word.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're ready, gamekeeper.
We are ready.
Gamekeeper. Is everyone done?
Anything and overachieving,
Excellent.
I guess.
Wow. What?
Nothing.
Just for that, we're starting with you.
Say, Richard. That's what we wanted.
We wanted to go first.
Team Agent. Tell us your 3 words to describe this channel.
Our 3 words are based on a Crystal D video. And they are back once again.
That's not a good omen.
I mean, this is the last video.
Yeah, but if you think about it, it's the channel that's been coming back every time.
But it's not, though.
Yeah.
No.
We're actually going to wait for Dan to go to America again.
When's the next holiday book, Dan?
That's how you'll know when the channel's coming back.
Keep an eye on Dan's Twitter. Okay, back once again.
We can tell you what it's not. It's never Omega.
Boo.
It's a description. It's a description. Describe the channel. It's never Omega.
It's like it's supposed to be 3 separate words. Yeah.
3. It's.
You could have been thought about it then. You don't want to die.
Yeah, it was 3 separate words, right? We actually did it right before like this.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes,
Wow.
Them's fighting words.
Okay. Yeah.
So exhausting. Controversial.
Oh, look at Daniel Sherratt, the edgelord over there. Are you offended, Dan? You offended us, Dan.
Enthralling.
Enthralling. So exhausting, controversial, enthralling.
Yes.
That basically describes a friendship with Dan.
That just describes the wrong I have with Dan.
Okay.
Right, we thought very hard about this. We needed something that would be inclusive to all of FiveWhoFans, and it would need to be relevant to FiveWhoFans. So we went with just 5 wacky folks. It's got the same initials and all.
It's just the name of the channel, though.
I just toyed with that. Not so much the words, it's the fact they were sold with a synchronized arm swing.
I'm disappointed we didn't just go with FiveWhoFans for our 3 words.
That was one of our backups.
Yeah, it was one of our backups, yeah. That's what I could think of. 3 words, FiveWhoFans.
Which was, of course, the correct answer.
Do we get half a point for being close?
No, I tell you what,
A third of a point for having 5.
I do really like 5 wacky folks. I think you want that round.
Yay!
So if we answer every question like this, it's a short fire.
So I need to kind of break the illusion for a second and let everyone know at home that we're recording this on Saturday the 17th of November, 2018, which means we haven't actually finished uploading all the videos yet. So question 2 is, How many videos are there on the FiveWhoFans channel at the time of recording?
Whoa.
John, do we include unlisted videos?
Okay, that's the second time I've been asked that. Unlisted videos count.
Oh, it's just made it 10 times harder.
We're ready.
Okay.
We were ready before then, sir.
Yeah.
We were born ready.
Teacher's pet, still teacher's pet.
Right.
We were ready? Yeah. Team Vemo.
1, 2, 3,
422 and a half.
Sorry, say that again.
422 and a half. You know, after a failed upload.
422.
Yeah,
And one half.
Okay.
603.
Too fast, 352.
Oh, this is my favourite thing.
I don't know what Bill's going to say, so I'm just going to mime.
420, blaze it.
Do I put blaze it at the end of what?
Yes, that is essential. That's very important.
No, just like a fire emoticon.
Which videos are Blaze It?
All of mine.
The answer is actually 453 videos. Wow. 100 of which are Billy Treacy's.
Yes.
Billy.
So do we get a point for that?
No, because the team that got closer was again Team Vemo.
Oh.
Yay.
Overachievers. Yeah.
Our 52 point was kind of close.
Yeah, we were just
52.
100 off.
Yeah.
Can I just reiterate? We are Team Joel is dressed as Eddie Brock.
Vemo.
I knew this would happen. I knew that this video would end up with us talking about Venom more than It was inevitable. When we started this channel, we knew it was heading this way.
It was destined to happen.
This video is just full of carnage.
Oh! No.
You get a point for that.
No.
You get a point
Deducted.
A minus point. I'll give you a minus point for that. Okay, on to the third and final question of round one. Which is the best video on the channel? This quiz is much more designed to make you discuss the videos. So, you know, I want you to give me an answer and then kind of plead your case.
I think we're just gonna have to play to his ego and say it's the logo and whistles.
There have been lots of music videos.
What's the worst video on the channel?
I can tell you what the worst video is.
One of John's. That'll get us points.
So, the best video on FiveWhoFans. I want to know your answers, but of course, like I said earlier, I want to also know why you've picked them. So we're going to start with the leftovers.
Well, we think the best video on the channel is why William Hartnell is the worst Doctor. Because I think it really set the precedent for FiveWhoFans saying really brave, true things. And not caring about all the haters who are just idiots and don't really get Doctor Who and are like, but it was the first Doctor. Come on. But we've said it, and there aren't any other channels that do that, really.
No. Yeah, we're kind of trailblazers in that respect.
Yeah.
And that video is the torch that lights the bonfire.
Yeah.
That is your feelings.
Whenever you're like, don't know whether to say a true opinion you have or not, because it might offend people.
And do you want to play 1028?
Yeah, you go back and think of that video, and that will kind of guide your life.
Yeah.
So,
Guide your life.
yeah, guide your life.
Yeah.
That's why it's the best video.
It's candid, it's raw, it's uncut.
And it's true.
Yeah.
And it's very
The message it has is true.
I'm in it, so it's very sexy.
Yes. Post-its. I love post-its. Why aren't there more videos with post-its in?
It's an expert use of post-it notes, I have to say. Yes. I've not heard Richard laugh so hard at a video than
That was a
when
good
William Hartnell's dodgering around the
See,
park.
it concedes. It's the best video.
Richard concedes defeat.
Just because I'm the barometer for what you
Their
think is
team
good.
doesn't get to answer anymore because they've agreed with us.
It's like get really upset when I don't watch things because they look for my validation.
That is absolutely true. Confirm that now.
He is like the granddad of the group.
The granddad.
Granddad, we love you.
Grandson, we do.
You love us too.
We say that it is the brand analysis video from 2018 because it isn't only the best, but it is the most popular and made by the best FiveWhoFans, Jon Gransden. Boo!
Is that the game we're playing?
I haven't seen best. No, that's what we said. So we think because it's so wonderful.
What a suck up.
You know, you can go too far with this.
Okay. Very exciting video that was.
You were in the video that we said was the best as well, John.
I've written it down.
I mean, it was good, but it didn't find the feminist undercurrent in the logo, did it? So
There wasn't one.
there is. We've all seen it.
It's not
We've
true.
all seen the feminist undercurrent in the logo.
You're losing points, Richard.
If you squint, the logo looks like the body of a woman.
Oh my god.
A very long woman with a letter D for feet.
With one arm here and one arm there.
What kind of women do you know?
Only in Manchester.
Oh dear. Okay. Team agent.
Team agent, that is our name, isn't it?
It's stuck now, isn't it? I like the video where you talk about Doctor Who.
Me.
All of you.
All of
It was
us.
great.
Oh, look at what he's done there.
Oh, you know. If you want to put some points on the board.
Look.
He's just said the channel.
I'm sorry, but do we ever talk about Doctor Who in our videos?
I've no idea what video we're talking about.
It's all that good, I just couldn't decide.
The issue is, okay, when you gave that question, I suddenly realised that I can't remember a single video you've made since we started. For me, at least, it's probably the one that keeps coming back to me over and over again in my dreams is Adric cool? I think it was topical. I think it was profound. I think it awakened something in all of us.
It was very moving.
I'll show it to you later.
Oh, can't wait.
That's our answer.
Right, we decided that this video is the best one because of moments like that. And because it has all the 5 ones in it, except the ones you couldn't be bothered to show up. Benjamin! This sort of thing can only happen on FiveWhoFans. You don't get this sort of thing on any other Doctor Who YouTube channel because they're all busy talking about every single piece of news that gets them 1 million views.
They're busy talking about Doctor Who.
Yeah, they're actually fulfilling their kind of their mission statement.
What is the FiveWhoFans mission statement anyway?
I don't. What was it?
I mean, there's more than 5 Who fans as well, I just realised.
You've just realised. You've just realised.
Really, I think you should switch partners quick.
Dan's more of a Primeval fan, so...
You can't be more than one thing.
Oh no. That's actually quite a hard round to pick because I don't know.
John, why break the habit of the lifetime? Give us the point again.
No. No, I won't. I really liked Is Adric Cool?
Yes.
I
Yes.
have to agree. I have to agree
I
with
mean, that must feel like a bit of a slap in the face
won
because
and I
you
lost.
created that video.
But we lose the point.
Okay,
It's a loss for you, Chris, but a victory for me. So overall, a victory.
Overall.
We didn't present our answer enough.
At the end of wow.
Round 1.
At the end of round 1, at the bottom of the table, the Dark Years have -1 point. The Leftovers with 0 points.
Yes.
Team Agent with 1 point.
Yes.
And streaking off in the lead is Team Vemo with 2 points.
Yes! Dab!
I'm glad they got that minus point, so we're not right at the bottom.
So I first joined FiveWhoFans. I think Billy was making a really nice shepherd's pie, and I said to him, "Oh, I love shepherd's pie." And he said, "Oh, do you? Well, we've got a whole channel that talks about food." And so I joined. I think my first video was about Benji. Benji. No, what? It's called FiveWhoFans. So I first got involved. I think somebody put me in contact with Billy. It might have been Chris Thompson or somebody like that, a friend of mine. And subsequently, we ended up getting talking, or we were talking about our love for Doctor Who. At the time, it was really weird because Billy had a real interest in New Who, modern Doctor Who, whereas I was much more centred around classic Doctor Who. And so he said, well, we're looking to revive FiveWhoFans, and we'd love somebody to be able to talk about classic Doctor Who on there, and would you like to get involved? So of course, I was really keen because I love Doctor Who, love talking about it, and got involved that way. I come from a background, I love a bit of comedy and being silly, and I don't really take myself too seriously. I try not to anyway. And so I started just doing silly sort of skits, really. It was my way of kind of not sitting down and saying, right, so today we're going to talk about robots of death, love the shoes. I think the silliness got a bit infectious because then everybody else started being silly. And it sort of helped to create, I think, what is now what FiveWhoFans is kind of known for, which is just sort of mad sketches and absolute bonkers, far more bonkers than I could possibly think up. It's just crazy how what it's got like now. I loved it. I enjoyed doing different things. We had the radiophonic workshop, all because I found I was given an old radio, and I thought that could be a fun prop as opposed to anything else. I also hilariously got Dilbert the Dalek. You go to university or you do whatever. Some people get their first car. All my friends were buying their first cars. I was just buying a Dalek instead. It seemed like the logical thing to do. The Dalek became Dilbert the Dalek, a sort of slightly pathetic Dalek who became more of a friend than anything else. At the time, we were doing something a little bit different to the norm, and that was nice. The problem for me at the time was I was doing university, and it was just so hard to kind of juggle everything and find the time to do it. I used to love making films, and ironically I went to university to make films, and realised I didn't want to do that, and I actually quite liked doing audio instead. That was kind of the path I chose to go down in the end. So for me, my time on FiveWhoFans was really quite short. I don't know how many videos I did in total. I want to say like 8, and maybe that's optimistic, I don't know. And so subsequently I left and started a tradition of raising a glass and saying goodbye. And somebody else took my place. And so my time really with FiveWhoFans was a short one. Although the world kind of changed later on, because I saw that Billy was doing this sort of wacky Doctor Who audios. And so I said to Billy, I said, look, please, I need to get involved with this because it just looks so fun. It was natural for me to take on the Fruit Pastel Doctor, Tom Baker, would you like a jelly baby? I work with Big Finish now, doing the Doctor Who audios. I'm a sound designer there. But it's so funny because even when I go to Big Finish events, people come up to me and say, excuse me, would you like a fruit pastel? So it's so lovely that people can take different things from that. The ideas I have are so stupid and bonkers and ridiculous. So ridiculous. Doing a Doctor Who about Coronation Street, but that's the loving thing, or what's the wonderful thing about FiveWhoFans is it's such a group of such fun people that they said, oh, if you want to do Doctor Who meets Coronation Street, just go and do it. And so we had Richard Hillman. I think that's the thing I'm most proud of, because it's just so stupid and so shouldn't have happened. That's what makes FiveWhoFans so fun, is it's a like-minded bunch of crazy people, all with their own incredible, the talent in the FiveWhoFans group. They're filmmakers, they do visual effects, music. There's a lot of musical folk in FiveWhoFans. animators. You know, there's so many wonderful, talented, interesting people. That's why I love it, and that's why I'm really always will be proud to have been part of it in even a small way. So looking back on FiveWhoFans, I think it's wonderful that it's had such a long run and it's got such huge support, and everybody involved is just wonderful. I love everybody so much. Long may people remember it. Long may aimless wanderings continue, because if we don't get more of that, I don't know what we'll do. I'd like to do a fruit pastel crossover with, what about Grange Hill? But yeah, long may the memory of FiveWhoFans continue, and I'm just so thrilled to have been a part of it.
Welcome to round 2. This round is called Wall of Woe. Now, over the years on FiveWhoFans, we've had a lot of comments from a lot of very passionate people. And sometimes they are funny, sometimes they are sincere, and other times they are comments from YouTubers. So we've devised a round where you will each be given a comment, then you've got 3 videos, and you've got to pick which video the comment belongs to. So, first comment is with Billy and Jaime on Team Agent. So turn over the and you've got to read it aloud and also read who your commenter is.
Right, so this is from The Watcher. What did I just watch?
Sorry, this is text speak, Jaime. It's WTF did I just watch? Which means what the flip.
Yeah, very offensive.
So with the 3 videos we've got to choose from are Attire of the Doctor by our very lovely Livvy, Sonic Screwdrivers and Sexuality by Phoenix here.
Yes. You're welcome.
And Let's Play Doctor Who: The Eternity Clock. I'm gonna leave it to you, Jaime. Which of these 3 do you think has a list to that comment?
I think that it's going to be the one with Livvy in, because Doctor Who fans don't know what women are.
I wouldn't usually say this, but can we try again?
Are you sure you don't want to have that? Okay.
Go on.
Am I rereading it?
No.
Right.
Just pick another one.
Well, that was my answer.
Yeah.
But not because it's a woman.
Well, that's true. That's genuinely true.
I mean, we can keep it in now.
Hello, the last Facebook page exclusive clip.
So you're going for Attire of the Doctor?
Well, hashtag not my doctor says a lot. It's true, there is a certain section of fandom that just don't like the idea of a woman playing the Doctor.
Okay.
And that's why I think, what the flip did I just watch?
Okay, well, I'm going to let you know now that you are incorrect. I'm afraid to say the comment from the Watcher asking what they just watched is from the video Sonic Screwdrivers and Sexuality by Phoenix.
Well, the Watcher.
Welcome to my TED Talk.
Oh, so that was the Watcher all along.
Okay, on to the leftovers.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see what we've got.
So, oh God.
Who's the username?
One great thinker of our times.
The comment is, wait a minute, let me check my little book of Doctor Who facts. Ellipses, 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 ellipses. No, you're wrong.
Now, please tell us what videos it might come
Again,
from.
that's from the one great thinker of our times. But he has spelled thinker with an F, so...
Right, so wait a minute, let me check my little book of Doctor Who facts. No, you're wrong.
okay.
Does that mean
Reveal one.
something from the new Doctor Who titles suck?
Oh, wow. A
Is
classic.
it from Doctor Who is a children's show? Or classic Doctor Who sucks?
Oh, these are all really good matches.
I'm thinking it's one of these.
Use one of these 2.
Yeah.
So you've
I
knocked
think
title
I'm
suck.
going to take that off.
Because that is subjective, like in terms of it's
No.
well,
Also,
let's not get started on that one again.
Also, this isn't a real video, so I haven't seen it. So.
It sounds like someone basically just not getting the gag or the tone, the approach to the video, but not only that, not watching beyond the title and then just commenting and leaving the video.
I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Doctor Who as a children's show, but it could honestly be for either.
No, I think so because it seems so defensive.
Yeah.
Like if it was classic Doctor Who sucks, it's them going, "No, you're wrong." Whereas Doctor Who's a children's show, it's them going, "I'm not a child. I'm going to insult you and add more ellipses."
I'm the God. I created ellipses.
I think I've got to
Yeah,
I've
should
got
we
to
go
agree
with it?
that.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're going to go with Doctor Who as a children's show.
Doctor Who's a
Which it
children's
is.
It is. It is.
This is the truth. However, you are wrong. Oh, the comment does come from classic Doctor Who sucks because your reasoning was right. You know, it's a very
It could have
defensive.
honestly been either.
Yeah. So yeah, it's from classic Doctor Who sucks, which was created by our very own Billy Treacy, who hates classic Doctor Who.
Boo.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not.
But it does, though. It does suck.
Yeah, in its entirety. I've done a lot of thinking because that video is all about how it's sort of not very good, but actually it is. I've reconsidered and I've had a think. It does suck, 100%. It is awful, like unwatchable. I'm cancelling all my classic box set pre-orders. One point.
I mean, the Citizen Kane bit alone, surely that's worth it.
I'll think about it.
Half a point.
Yeah, you'll have a half a point for that. Okay, so the Dark Years.
Duck years.
Remember, read your. I've got the names here. Read out the usernames.
This comment comes from Angelfish. OMG, you made my head hurt with all the crap you pull out of your arsonist video. Don't stop.
Now, what videos have you got them that?
Because we have why a multi-doctor story we never went to.
That definitely worked with comment.
Doctor Who's 2018 rebranded analysis. And the chop feet on the body.
I'm going to rule like Benji because no one can hate Benji videos. Apart from today when he didn't turn up.
But he does pour crap out of his ass in that.
I know people think that one. I really hate why multi-doctor story would never work.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I found a video you hate. Okay.
Oh, that's like all my videos. But just joking, calm down.
See, even though
Trying to get a sympathy point.
even though I said it's the best video, I could probably say it.
Yeah, that feels like a curveball.
Okay.
The most popular probably is, because it has the most views, it probably is more susceptible to
Yes.
Why
You
you
make
make comments?
call back people around.
I'll take that logic.
I feel like I don't have you. I feel like I have all your other personalities.
I just love the logical twisting of more a good video, more views, means more bad people around. So it's got a point, but did you have to say it so much like a devilish Willy Wonka?
So we think that John is pulling crap out of his ass.
Yeah, but what about the question? Joel, I'm sorry. Well done.
You lose a point.
Damn it. Lose a point by winning everyone's respect.
You're correct.
Hey!
Yes, it's true. That video I made up whilst making the bed one day. It's a fact. Whilst I was making the bed, I just started talking, and that was the video that came out. Good fact. 2 points to me.
Do you want to read it?
Oh, it's our old friend. It's Ruben Caballero. This is a really long comment.
Try and get through it as quickly as you can, because we only have 55 minutes left in this venue.
I'll just say it as quickly as possible. I hate you. I know it can sound rude, but it's true. You appear a lot more than others and just throw shit at DW based on your opinion. Where are the other 4 Doctor Who fans these days? I understand if Christel has said goodbye now that she is on the fan show, but why the others don't give this channel something different and good for once? And it says choose from the 3 below.
No, but Christel is totally fair.
Christel, choose from the 3 below.
Cool. Right, our 3 below. Our big finish is not Doctor Who by Mr. William Treacy. Why William Hartnell is the worst Doctor by William Treacy. Why Peter Capaldi needs to leave Doctor Who by William Treacy. I was planning on going into this by choosing the one that Billy did, but I see what all of them. Which one would make someone so angry?
I feel like I've seen Ruben Caballero's name before.
In your dream.
I think it may be William Hartnell's the worst Doctor, just because I feel like his name may have come up sort of around that sort of time.
No, I reckon it might be Peter Capaldi. Because
You think?
not Ruben himself. I don't think Peter Capaldi is using that name, but I think it might be this video. Because it seems like this, because this was at the time where sort of like it was quite stringent and they had no episodes out and it was all going fuck up. So someone would probably be a bit emotional about that. Also, that was the time when Christel was on the fan show. Rest in peace. The fan show, not Christel.
What have you done to her? That's why she's not here.
This one, yeah, I feel like this one has more potential because Christel wasn't on the channel at that point, I think. So,
right, so we're going for why Peter Capaldi needs to leave, which he did, so it was right.
So Billy had a point.
Yes!
No, he doesn't get a point, but
He has a logical point, not a game point.
It is true that if you go back and watch that video, you'll find out that everything Billy said was true and has indeed come true for the most part. The only thing that he didn't call was a female doctor. So you're a sexist, misogynist bastard.
I accept that.
Deductible.
You're wrong. It is Big Finish is not Doctor Who.
oh no.
Thing is, there were so many people negative about that, but I think this must have slipped.
I feel like it's not really fair that you've given us 3 Billy videos
that was
as well.
the point. That was the point of the brand.
No.
I mean, he is the worst one.
But also the most likely
He's
to
the most
appear.
No, I think Billy's a nice guy.
He's
Yeah.
the worst one and the most one.
This person managed to misspell the word opinion by putting an accent over one of the O's.
That's why I said opinion.
Opinion.
I've even got that on my sheet here. It's got opinion.
You don't. That is just their opinion.
Okay, at the end of round 2, the points stand thus. The Dark Years at 0.
Well done, guys. I'm really proud of you.
Team Leftovers at a half point. Hey! Team Agent at 1 point.
Yes, a strong one.
And still in the lead, Team Banner.
Brilliant.
On to the next round.
I just realised I'm sort of blended in with the wall with my face and my jumper, so I'm just some sort of floating eyebrows right now. Yeah, they still move. So I decided to leave on the hair I started with. I know I've been a bit of a chameleon throughout FiveWhoFans, but thought I'd leave like this. So welcome people of YouTube. I really hope you've enjoyed watching and thank you for subscribing and watching the videos. I've had a blast. I was with FiveWhoFans for, God, should have worked that out before I started. A few years. I was with FiveWhoFans for a few years and met friends for life, both with the FiveWhoFans lot and other people that have been watching and that we've met. It was great meeting some of you in the street, in Forbidden Planet, Comic Con, Doctor Who Festival as well, was amazing. So thank you for watching and your comments have been amazing. Reading through, again, you know, your happy comments, your angry comments, you know, a mixed bag, shall we say. So thank you for that. And I really hope you've enjoyed yourself as much as we have. Maybe not as much, but hopefully close. And I hope you continue watching Doctor Who. And so hopefully you might see some of us again on various other channels. You may already be subscribed to some of us already. And we'll see what the future brings. So thank you again. It's been an absolute pleasure. And yeah, see you later.
Okay, welcome to round 3, unoriginals.
Don't you dare edit that out. It can't be just us who hear that.
The world needs to know.
It belongs to them now.
Everyone has to have heard that pronunciation.
Have you turned into the Old Times reviewer?
Unoriginals. Unoriginals, round 3. So these are just questions based off of the unoriginal content that FiveWhoFans has made over the years, which includes our shows like Darren's wonderful Crimson Zone and Richard's long-running and successful series Sci-Fientist.
Thank you.
All one episode of it.
Had big dreams, John.
Made an intro.
It even has a special theme tune.
Theme tune was the best bit about it.
So this is going to be shout to be heard. Ready? Everyone ready? There's no buzzers.
Fingers on non-existent buzzers.
Okay.
Question 1. What is DRASHIG'S favourite catchphrase?
Teenager!
Uh-huh.
Is it? Awkward.
Yes, that's correct.
I was going to pretend as a joke not to know because I created it. But at the same
panicked.
time, I didn't want to let go of that point. So I realised that was more important to
I
me.
panicked. He looked at me. I'm like, I haven't seen it.
In the series Art Hike, in which Dan teaches us artistic ways of expressing our fan creativity, what is the name of the assistant?
The look of Dan's Two of them! You made 2 of them!
3 was it?
3 of them! Real!
He didn't declare the name of his team. Team Agent. Team Agent. Team Agent.
You don't know what I mean!
I'm going to give it to him just because that was hilarious. Just because the look on his face.
No, John. But imagine the look on his face when he spends that long trying to remember it, and then we get the points.
Everyone knows FiveWhoFans for this world-famous animation. It has touched the hearts of millions in many countries. It's been translated and rebroadcast on different channels. And it's just internationally well-known. So many episodes, so many fond memories. But what was the working title of 42 Geronimo Lane?
John and Pals.
The Leftovers! 5 Who Flat?
No.
John's World.
See it in my head. I can see the original script in my head. Dark Years. Project 42.
No.
You're right, that probably would have sold to more territories with that title. It's pretty mysterious.
The fact of the matter is, I do know for a fact Richard knew it because 42 Geronimo Lane came from Richard.
Team Agent.
It's a very trendy title. I think we could have gone with that instead. I think it would have been considerably more popular. It is, of course, Nerds with a Z.
He's correct.
Oh my god! That's amazing.
That's like the most gamer webcomic.
Again, this is why we really appreciate having Richard around for saving our lives. Yeah, I fought for that and I lost.
You should have done that because that's the same name as a hip hop group. You would have got extra views and people just finding it by mistake.
At the end of round 3, the points stand thus. The Leftovers with half a point. The Dark Years with 1 point. Team Vemo with 2 points. And Team Agent taking the lead with 3 points.
Yeah! Just kiss there. Wait till the end.
Being a FiveWho fan Fan has been amazing. It's been pretty life-changing as well. Joining FiveWhoFans in 2014 led on to making some cool videos which the BBC spotted, and then I was invited to host the fan show, and that sort of kick-started my career at the BBC, and I'm still there. The 12th Doctor versus the 6th Doctor is probably one of my all-time favourite videos. I still have a fondness for Dr. Good. It is cringy as hell. I'll be sad to see it go. We've had a lovely time doing the videos, but all good things must come to an end. New things await. Until then, thank you all so much for the support over the years and for liking and commenting and watching us and watching our nonsense. It's very thoughtful of you. So I guess, see you soon. Bye everybody, bye.
So we're now on to round 4, mesmerising musicals. Now, over the years, we've done many musical numbers. There's a playlist, something like 16. Some people would call them cringe, and I might agree with some of them.
And the album will be coming out later this year.
If you'd like to purchase a copy of 3.
However, things like 3, wonderful. Thank you, David Bosquet, for all the work you've done over the years for writing.
You better watch this now.
In front of every team on the tables is a sheet of folded paper. One of you is going to open it and not show the other member what's on the paper, because there is a prompt that you have to perform for the other member, and they have to guess what video it's from. So Richard, I'd like you to look at that bit of paper, make sure Joel doesn't see it, read the prompt, and Joel has to guess what the video is from.
Be warned, my very good friend, that what you wear may cause your end.
Clothes maker for Madame. I co-wrote that song, and I wrote that bit.
Which is a fact I didn't know. There we go.
Thanks, John. Thanks.
Just giving them away.
So you get a point for that.
Oh, are they? Getting a point for that, are they? Good, good.
Dan?
Oh, so Mr. Sherratt, Dan's going to do this. I'm trying to record. Do you have to sing it like the song?
Yeah.
I just can't remember the bit that it happened.
Just say it loudly.
Boom, boom, boom. 50 years on the screen, you know what I mean?
Oh my god. Please continue.
And then tell us the release of your up-and-coming grime EP.
I'm very aggressive now.
He's not even read the card yet, just tell me go.
Oh shit, I don't know.
Sing it again.
Boo, 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 boo. Can I do that? This is not helping me.
I think that's
I think that's time, yeah.
Yeah. You can't guess?
No.
Dan, reveal it.
It's Dr. Good by Christel D and Pastel.
any facts about Dr. Good, John?
What that being as far as we understand it, that's been the video that got Christel D the job on Doctor Who the fan show.
Yeah. Fact.
Pretty cool.
So what he's saying is she owes half of her salary from her time at the BBC to Benji in character as the fruit pastel doctor.
That's right. Correct.
Which, like Spider-Man, it means he can never claim the check because he can't prove that he's the fruit pastel doctor.
Without revealing his identity. No one could know that Benji is the fruit pastel. Shit!
No one must know.
Definitely not above 4, no.
50 years on the screen. Do you know what I mean?
She created the
See, that sounds more familiar than 50 years on the screen.
Alright. Look away.
Seriously, unfortunately, that's the theme song.
Cheating.
No, okay. So was the song.
Listen to Big Finish, folks. Hiya!
I don't even know what that is.
Come on, I'm just giving it away.
It's the Big Finish song.
Should I do it again, but I'll move closer to you? Listen to Big Finish, folks. Hawa!
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 Hawa! Is that the
Hawa! How are you not getting this?
How are you saying? Wait, are you saying
This is
Hawa?
embarrassing.
Hawa! Why are you saying Hawa? What does that mean? Is that a word?
I can't say any more.
Oh my god, I'm actually struggling. I'm just blown away by Hawa. That's the Big Finish, folks.
To be fair, you are mispronouncing that last word.
Oh!
As someone who knows exactly what song that is.
It's the Hawa that's throwing me for a loop.
Ignore that bit then.
I'm just upset that Phoenix isn't more familiar with my videos.
Listen to Big Finish, folks. It's a Billy video. Or at least a video that Billy wrote. Don't worry, I'm still not narrowing it down in my head.
I was going to say, because that feels like that could be a little bit
A song feature. Right, hang on. Did an early iteration of Pompous sing this? For some reason, I picture Pompous singing it or shouting it. Oh my god.
Can't give you clues.
Snap! No, I know. It's sort of my mental processes. I'm like crap Sherlock. I just say them out loud. That's a hard pass. That's a hard pass. I'm really struggling. I can kind of picture something, but I can't for the life of me remember the name.
It's interesting that you said Pompous.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting there.
So close, but so far.
It's the Colin Baker tribute song.
Can you pronounce it correctly, Billy? What is it?
Listen to Big Finish, folks.
Oh my god, that's what they're right. Oh, yeah. No, do you know what? No, that was me, not you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm still breaking. I'm still breaking up with you.
And it is technically a Livvy video, I realise.
Yes.
I was just very intimately involved
You
with
were,
that
well,
one.
considering it was you dressed as...
Dan did the tune, I did the vocals. Although, I mean, people might think it's Livvy, but it is in fact me, actually.
Wait, what?
And Colin Baker has seen it.
He has.
Yes.
And he has wept.
His comment on it was something like, I'm not sure how to take it, but...
No, I'm flattered all the same.
That's like every music video on the channel, really.
Okay. Do I have to stand up for this or can I sit down?
Do you know what? You can stand up if you like.
Right.
Doesn't make much of a difference with you, Jamie. So
Right. I'm going to
fine.
do this with props.
Oh.
Oh.
And I'm just going to hum a tune.
No, sit down.
I'll just... Okay. Because I've not seen it. That should...
Oh!
Wait, but hold on. Are you going to actually say the words in there?
Say the prompt.
I can't because that's the words in the song or the name of the song.
No.
There's a prompt at the top of the card.
Oh, I didn't read that bit. All right. Oh, that would have saved me taking my shoe off.
Okay. Can't take you out.
Pants and socks.
No, that's the name of the song.
See?
What's the bit at the top? What's the bit at the top? What's the bit at the top say?
I mean, I just have to give him half a point just for the show.
Not E-space. Not E-space.
Can we cut that bit out so I don't look like a dick?
No, I'm afraid that has to stay in there. But
I'm gonna say pants and socks.
where on earth are you getting that from?
Wrong.
It just feels right, you know.
Do you know what? You're actually right. I'm just going to pull my pants back up.
This is an 18 rated video now.
I was not expecting Jamie to wedgie himself in the making of this video.
It hurt.
I'm really glad. Jamie was a really last minute choice for this, but you literally agreed to this morning.
Okay, so at the end of last round, which I didn't give you the points for, the points stand thus. Still trailing in the behind.
Still trailing in the behind. Again, John, do not edit this out.
I'm glad to be trailing in the behind with you.
1 point. Then it's team.
Boring crap from.
Then somewhere in the middle of the body, it's the dark years with a 1.5 points.
I'll take that.
Then it is Team Vemo with 3 points. And in the lead currently, it is Team Agent with 3.5 points.
How are we still winning?
I don't know. After last round, we should have been disqualified. Really?
Should be being escorted out.
Sit over there and have a think about what you've both done.
We are now coming around to the end of FiveWhoFans. We've had fun here this evening. We've cried, we've laughed, and we've seen Jamie's pants. But we've come to the end. We've come to the goodbye round.
Oh.
This is it.
Are you getting misty-eyed?
So this is a chance for each member to say goodbye to the channel, the viewers, and each other.
He's crying.
Points will be rewarded for tears. I could still win this. So we could do it like as we have, just point and we go. If you want to say sad things about this YouTube channel, it's getting real, lads. Richard,
why are you picking on me first?
Fine, Jamie.
Deer in headlights.
I like the fact I'm here for doing one video in like 2010.
And you also did a review.
Oh yeah.
And you're also here because
They were the 10th Doctor once.
Oh, I was, yes. Oh,
He's the original Sorry Doctor.
he was, yeah.
So Dan stole the role.
So I've actually done more. I actually feel like I do belong here.
Yeah, you do belong here, Jamie.
Of course, the main reason you're here is because you were available. You understand that, don't you?
That makes me sound desperate in front of the fans, Billy. But I am available for other Doctor Who videos if you want to give me a call.
You are so ready to jump from this ship to another. Hoodix, are you hiring? That's your goodbye, is it?
That's my goodbye. It's not goodbye, because one day we shall be back.
No.
That's the entire point of this. We shall not be back.
I know, I just wanted a Doctor Who quote out there. So.
There had to be one, didn't there? So
Carrot juice.
I can quite honestly say that my life probably wouldn't be the same if I hadn't gotten involved with FiveWhoFans. Because I only really know all these people because like one day I sent an email to Billy asking to help on Aimless Wanderings. And instead of saying, no, go away, you maniac, he said yes and gave me a chance. And now here I am shouting in a hall with everyone here. So thanks, Billy, for thanks, Billy, for like saying all right, giving me a chance. Thanks everyone else for being genuinely nice. But one thing I found is that I genuinely know arseholes in FiveWhoFans.
Why are you offended at that, John?
I want recognition as an arsehole.
I was really surprised. I was like, oh, that's really sweet.
Yeah, but yeah, because like often you'll get like fan groups sort of break down because like there's petty drama, or like you'll get like YouTubers who fall out and shit like that, and nothing like that has happened in FiveWhoFans when it so easily could have, just because I think everyone's such a great unit. It's like there's no one who's sort of drifted apart from the group or anything. Everyone is still tangentially involved in FiveWhoFans, even like people like Benjamin Clifford, who is not here.
yeah, he's still very much involved.
He's very much involved, and we're going to keep him involved. So yeah, it's just been marvelous, really. And well, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.
Ooh, it's a tricky one.
Exactly confident.
Dan has never been asked to speak on FiveWhoFans. Wait, hold on. Let me There's never been a time when Dan has been asked to speak on FiveWhoFans where he's not gone, right, okay.
How do I sum this up?
Yeah.
You want to say, okay. That is the game. I've spent the last 8 years now in torture and pain, thanks to this lovely group. But at the same time, it has been an absolute joy. I think I might have fallen out of love maybe with Doctor Who itself if it wasn't for this group of people. And I wouldn't have gone to filmmaking and like even the jobs I have now, I wouldn't have thanks to you guys. And it's been a right old laugh, really. I have had an absolute blast, really. Yeah. I'm starting to tear up. I'm not going to. Because that's not my character. I'm the evil one.
And points for the laughter.
Oh God, my God. Like my friend Cyber says, emotions. Yeah, it's been like same with Dan. It's been an absolute insane 10 years. It's opened me up to this lovely room of individuals. Some who are here and some who aren't.
Force ghosts of the
Yeah, I just honestly can't picture where my life would be right now if I didn't decide to join the channel, stick with it, and then gladly accept the opportunity even after I'm completely fed up with it, with rejoining in 2012. Yeah, it's been an absolute really fun. It's really fun to finally meet all you guys in the flesh after having like years of like an island like covering like departing us. Yeah, it's gonna be sad to see it go, but all good things must come to an end, I guess. But yeah, just thank you to everyone who's stuck around from even 2012 onwards. Internally grateful for it. Thanks for watching.
See, I thought we were going to do an Irish goodbye and just get up and leave.
David, the points. Being a fan of something can be extremely difficult in the modern world of online culture because it can become a very passionate and then a very toxic environment to try and strike conversations in and make friends in and interact in. And it's nice to know that there was a place, pre me being involved in the channel, there was a place where there were a bunch of weirdos who were very much on the same wavelength as me that sort of had that voice, had that sense of humour, never took it too seriously, ever. And I think that was a breath of fresh air. That's why FiveWhoFans has been such a joy to be a part of, and prior to that, just be a subscriber and a fan of the FiveWhoFans, the FiveWhoFans fan. Because it's a relief. FiveWhoFans took a fandom, gave a portion of it a very funny, weird voice that's slightly to the left of everything. And I think even though the videos of FiveWhoFans are now ending, like that's what they mean. That's what they were for. And if at any point they ever made anyone really happy and made them go, oh, that's right up my alley, then it was blooming worth it. And it's been a joy to be a part of it. One last question. When does the BBC check clear? Because like we've been shilling for years.
That's a good point.
And they've not actually, they've not done anything in terms of paying me yet. So if they could get that sorted, that would be good.
Really, it's just been so great to work with everyone. Just like so many people on the same wavelength with like jokes and creative stuff. It's been really good. And like FiveWhoFans has a bit of a like reputation among some of being like kind of like nasty wusty trolls and like demon goblins. But much the opposite is true, because they are also lovely and like so supportive. It's such a lovely group of people to work with, all like collaborating, and like you're also like lovely and supportive, just in like general, and helping out with the videos and stuff. And it's just been a really nice time of my life since I joined, working with such great collaborators and friends.
Oh,
it's been so nice. And like, oddly a bit of a controversial thing to say, but like, you know, Doctor Who doesn't have a lot to do with it.
No.
We all learned that pretty quickly.
I think like that's what's so nice about it. Like we don't run out of things to talk about if we decide to stop talking about Doctor Who for a bit. You know, we're not just Five Who fans. Well, there's more than 5 of us, but you know, we're just good buddies who work on stuff together and help each other out, which I think is really nice. And of course, like all the people who watch are also grand because they feel like they're like part of it in a way because they're kind of supporting us as well and like giving feedback or just enjoying what we're throwing out, which is, you know, and it's a nice like large network of love. So yeah, that's like my feelings on it basically.
Thank you, Philip.
Sort of a bit frustrating because I feel like I wrote my goodbye speech and I gave it to John. But I feel like I'm just going to echo things that everyone else has said. But it's I think the most frustrating thing about Five Who Fans is it's never really ever been about the YouTube channel. As much as we wouldn't all be here without the YouTube channel, it's never really been all that important to us, I think. Yeah. The nice thing is we have a lovely community around us and I'm not saying we're a lovely group of people, but it just turned out that the people who I know, who I'm sat around with, are a lovely group of people. And yeah, it was hard to leave then and it's hard to say goodbye now, I think. But when you got to go.
Right, all right. I'll take my hat off because I'm being vaguely sincere. Yeah, so I can't. I don't have
comedy
to.
Hats come on.
My comedy character hat. Just
Well, I think all of them should take their hats off to you guys as well.
Oh, he's a lovely boy, isn't he? When he's not trying to get his pants out. Right. So this has been to say this has been a massive part of my life has been an understatement. It's been my life for how many years, John? How many years have we been doing this?
Too many.
6, 7.
Like this version of Five Who Fans 7.
It's hard to say anything new. A lot of this has already been said. I've been working with some incredibly talented people. There are a lot of opportunities that I wouldn't have if it wasn't for this channel. I've been so proud to have been a part in almost all of your videos from their inception. And oh god, what else? You're all right, aren't you? The lot of you. I love you all. I love you all. I'm not even being sarcastic. And I'm really sorry that Benji, Christel, and Livvy couldn't make it. I love you guys too so much, and I'm so proud to see where those 3 and you lot have got to. Big things to come. I'm sure. Maybe not for you. So yeah, thank you. When we started in 2012, I was a different person. I was younger and youngish. Thank you for watching this. There's lots of stuff that I've not mentioned because my brain is just mush from the stress of today for the year that I've spent trying to organize this, unsuccessfully in some cases. So if there's anything that I've not said, then just pretend I said it. Seriously, thank you for watching. And thank you guys as well. And thanks, John. Thanks. You dick.
I'm sorry.
That's it. Okay, bye.
Do you have anything to say, John, for yourself?
This is a chapter of my life. I created the channel, and when we reset this one up in 2012, I remember saying I'll only do it for about 6 months, and then we just get it up and running, and then I can leave. And even though I left in 2014, I was still kind of just around because me and Billy talk constantly anyway, and obviously you're all my friends. And it's so strange, and it's not quite sunk in yet because I know right now we've still got another month to go, but I think when it's finally over, I will probably miss it. And Billy will have to talk me out of resetting this up again at some point in my life. But it has been an incredible amount of years. We have made so many friends, reached out to so many people, been inspired by some incredible people as well, and also we've had our fair share of lunatics.
Sometimes within the group.
Sometimes within the group, and sometimes they've been talking to us, and it's been bizarre. So thank you for that as well. At the end of the day, it's just a YouTube channel, but it's more about the friendships we made along the way. And that was really saccharine, but I mean it. So.
Shut up, John. Who won?
Originally, we were going to do a joke. We were going to do a joke ending, and was going to turn around and say, "And the winner is Nicholas Briggs," as the #1 Who fan. But I feel like you all won my heart.
No, really, who won?
But numerically, who won?
I feel like there's no winners here.
The winner would actually be Team Agent.
Yes!
He just said there are no winners.
There are no winners. Well, there are because we won now, so that doesn't matter. Yes.
Okay, well, thank you very much for watching FiveWhoFans for the last 7 to 10 years. It has been an absolute pleasure serving you as part of the WhoTube community. Yeah, I said it. And it's, we've been here since Matt Smith was cast. That was the very first video I did on the original FiveWhoFans channel. So to be here now in this era of Doctor Who where it's going on to change and be brilliant in other ways and for different people and new generations. Thank you for sticking with us all that time. Thank you for laughing with us and taking us seriously, taking us too seriously, hating at us. Thank you for everything. And until next time, which there won't be, goodbye.